Um, the first thing you want to know about this game that will help any speedrunner is your quick select. Quick select is really useful for anyone who's trying to speedrun this game, and the way it works is the items you pick up in the order you pick them up will be set to keys 1 through 4. So I picked up soda first, so soda is on 1. That med for some reason is not real. If you pick it up, it will not give you anything. But if you see, I picked up booze second, I picked up meds third, and I picked up the X fourth. So now it's soda, booze, meds, and plain X. The rebreather cave, you don't have to go down the rope. If you just run into this corner right here, you'll actually get down safely. And you can do it on this one too. This one's a little bit harder to get. You can do it without taking damage, but you have to be like really precise with it. Or you can just take damage. It won't. I'm pretty sure the fall won't kill you, as long as you land on one of the rocks. So that's the rebreather, and now we're gonna get out of this cave. So we'll skip ahead to the next cave. Okay. So the next thing I want to show you guys is if you look at the cave entrance, you'll see that it'll pop up a good maybe 1.5 meters before you enter the cave. Maybe this is 1 meter. Meter to 1.5 meters before you enter the cave. And so you don't have to be up close to it to get inside of it. And if you do this, if you just get to the meter, let's say if you're sprinting around into it, you can actually, if you just spam into it, you'll teleport inside the cave. And it'll save you maybe like half a second on your runs. Not much, but it's just a little trick that I know. The next thing I want to show you guys is it's because this is the first cave you're going to enter, so this will probably be the first time you use the lighter. If you enter it during the animation, you can press L and your lighter will start to light while you're getting into it. And you know that sometimes the lighter takes like 14 flicks just because of weird RNG. So that animation is long enough that your lighter will be lit up when you get through. One thing I want to show you, this is kind of a smaller thing. It's not really all that important, but when you're coming back after you've got your key card, this right here actually stops you. You can, I guess you could just run into this corner. It still stops you for a second, but the best thing is to just jump over it. It's a small thing and it's not really that big of a deal. Right here, you don't have to go down the rope either. Most of these places you don't have to go down the rope. You can just go to the side, hop on a rock or something, and go down. If you're doing this on normal mode, you probably will be attacked when you're knocking these boards down. And sometimes, if you're lucky, the cannibals will run behind you and actually break the wall for you. Here's another part where you don't have to go down the rope. You can just run to the side and it'll drop you down here. Now, if you hold guard when you pick up the key card, your X will disappear because it wants to go into the key card animation for when you pick it up, and you will actually be blocking those attacks still. So if you hold block when you get the key card, you can actually prevent taking damage. That is if you're doing this run on normal mode. Next thing I want to show you guys is if you're sprinting, if you remember what bind you had it to drink soda when you're when your stamina has been depleted to about 60%, like 60% that has been used, you can drink soda and it will replenish the stamina bar so you can sprint indefinitely almost. That is granted you have enough sodas that you can fully sprint to each location. Next thing I want to show you guys is how to swim as fast as you can. First thing you want to do is hold down the shift button, because you can have sprint momentum in any animation. Well, not any moving animation. If you point your camera at an angle about 45 degrees, you can swim slightly faster than you normally would. You do want to avoid touching any ceilings or walls or anything like that, because it can slow you down slightly, and then you have to regain your momentum. But as long as you're always moving at about 45 degrees, you can sprint through everything. This part is kind of important. You will eventually come to this part. Normally you would need the climbing axe to move through this part, but you can actually skip it just by climbing on this rock and jump sprinting. Jump sprinting is when you hold sprint and you jump. You don't actually have to be running to gain momentum in your jump. If you just jump and then hold sprint after, you can still gain momentum, and that works for just about everything. Sprint while crouching. Let's see if I can find some food down here. No? Okay. You can sprint while crouching. And if you're in this point, you can actually approach the ladder, I'm sorry, not the ladder, the rope. And you can actually see the icon. Yeah, see, you can see the icon through the wall. So if you spam E onto it, you'll teleport onto the rope through the wall. And now, if you're doing this on peaceful, you probably won't do this. If you're doing a glitched run, you won't do this. But you can actually start the animation for this cutscene on this side. You don't have to go all the way around. You can just run to this wall and it'll teleport you into the spot. Have no meds, and you need meds. There are meds in the storage unit right here. There are 5 of them. Now I like to wait till I get to about this point, and then I will create my spear. Creating a bone spear does slightly more damage, and I'll create a spear, a secondary spear in case that one gets destroyed, and I will create a booze spear, so it does slightly more damage the first hit. And oh, you do want to equip the spear right before you start attacking her. I don't like using my lighter, but that hits her pretty hard, that first one. I'm pretty sure I hit her with that. If you just keep kiting her into you, it's easier to hit her. You aim for that spider-like sack in the middle. You can just run up to her, hit her, run behind her, grab it again. just in this order. Oh, okay. So you can get through here. You move clockwise. So you want to do is jump on here. If you move clockwise to the right, you can get as far into this corner as you possibly can. Spam your click on the wall. You can actually clip through the wall just like that. With getting into this elevator, they seem to lose time when they do it, but you don't have to be right up to it. Like, you don't have to be like dead on it to press the button. You can be a little bit off. Then if you just sort of run into this corner, the doors will close and you can quickly get the button pressed. You don't have to run all the way up to it. You can just stop when you see the button and activate it. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole video. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope your runs are immaculate. Alright guys, thanks for watching.